Good night, everyone, and happy March, aka Easter weather month. Welcome back to another scandalous edition of the Shush. I'm your host, Patrick. So, you guys know I was in a coma for 7 months, and that had me away from the Shush. Well, thanks to Janet, my memory has been coming back slowly but surely. This morning, I remember that during the lockdown, I was doing some tutoring, but I couldn't complete the final exams. So tonight, I'm inviting you to view the live virtual Zoom room exam of my quarantine junior college class of 2020. All right, morning. Hold on, I'll take off now a few times, man. You understand your thing, you know that. All right, see then. All right, good morning, gentlemen. We have our final exams today, and we have people they watch on live. So I hope on may study. Kindly start off by introducing yourselves to the viewers, please.
Ugo Amilcar Pat, Pachakan Village, Corozal District.
Joe Young Lee, but they know me as Kelvin Lee.
Said Perdomo, 33 Freetown Road is my address.
Yeah. Roberto Vicente. I live at Westlake, 8 miles, George Rice Highway.
Okay. Make we start off with one easy question. On what date did Belize attain its independence?
I cannot recall. I believe should be like December.
I do not recall, sir.
January, I have the timeline later. I have everything. January 12th.
Gentlemen, please remember we have viewers. Kindly take your time before you answer any of the questions. Let's try another one. Which country granted Belize our independence?
You sure it's not from private individual?
Yes,
I'm sure. Mr. Pat?
As far as I know, the primary concern was to ensure that any document that we issued was issued on the basis that we had that assurance that the land was national land.
Mr. Pat, you used to make up foolishness?
I don't know anybody from that.
Mr. Perdomo?
Never, ever, ever. I didn't know that day.
What the? Uno me story? Or uno used to try to wing this exam?
You know, when you see something, you think it, and then you go and find out. You do one thing afterwards. You know? I never aware at the time, but I'm no fool, and I know more or less, you know?
I believe that you guys should have the information right there. But I can, check and provide the information later.
And you, Mr. Vicente, you may study your notes?
Or we research on Google, or Google the information, and that would give us an idea.
Moving on. Can anybody tell me the population of Belize?
I do not recall, sir.
I'm really not sure.
Well, I wasn't the main agent on it, but I believe it was 80,000. I'm not sure. Somewhere around that.
Are you serious or what? No, they take this damn course serious. Mr. Pat, you waste your money? Because you don't remember nothing.
Are you making any accusation that I am involved in any wrongdoing?
I probably am, sir. Because you need serious. Where you want to be when you grow big?
I certainly do not recall, sir.
You know what? How about you, Mr. Lee? You waste your parents' money by being in school and not study your social studies notes?
I have to disclose that information?
Yes, you have to answer it, man. Yeah, what? Make I give you one last try, right? One question. Either you get it correct and get 100% passing mark, or you get it wrong and have to get the hell out of this learning institution. Okay. I'll give you now multiple choice. How many square miles of land does Belize have? Is it 8867 or 2235,000?
I choose not to answer that one because I don't want to disclose any of this information in the public.
Hey. Uno kind of copy in his class, you know. Answer the question.
You guys should have the information right there. But I can, check.
Mr. Lee, just get out of my class. Mr. Perdomo, 8867 or 2235,000? Well, I bloody said he hurry up in the Zoom call. You know what? This quiz done. We're not serious about life. I don't have time for waste. I give all I know one duck egg. Please get out of my class and get out of my life. Quarantine junior college class of 2020. I just need to be one big asterisk. Viewers, sorry for disappoint. This quiz done. In fact, I could take a early commercial break so I could clear my mind. Be right back. Welcome back to the Shush. Today is a brand new day of a brand new month, and to ensure we satisfy our expectations, we bring you brand new Bexness. We begin with a lovely Bex submission that one of our loyal fans had to share with us. Well, Patrick, me still Bex. February 13th was my birthday. I already begged that I never get the day off, even though I request it. But what make matters worse, I gonna order my fried chicken wings from a Chinese restaurant. Me the starve while I wait. Me wait till my bottom hurt me. I wait one whole hour and 10 minutes later. Me don't know if them people forget me. Well, when them show with me chicken wings, them was as cold as a dead man in the morgue. So me tell the delivery man, Bale, my appetite done gone. First of all, you have me to wait too long and you bring this cool thing here for me. Please carry that back because I don't want that again. Okay, to start with, I'm really sorry for here you had to order fast food to eat for your good birthday. Hey man. But as far as the matter at hand, all I could do is encourage you to look on the bright side. They deliver you a full plate of wings. Sometimes I hear a story about delivery man would take a wing and about 7 fries out of every plate. And by the end of the day, they don't have one whole bucket of wings to go goatee. And now, we jump on another little Bex submission. Patrick, my boss don't move right at all. Every day, me show up 7:59 a.m. and I left until 5:01 p.m. That's 2 minutes every day, mind you. And if you calculate that for the 11 years idea, that's a lot. I work my ass off, teeth in a teeth for this place. I'm a thief and I get my job done. But every payday, that's son you with our salary. If you're not late, that's because it's short $25 or something. And the always some stupid excuse like, oh, when you use too much of AC in the office. Or, I think bank put in a wrong amount. Well, I done with this Mr. Sam need to pay me back my $43 or I want exposure. Alright. Thanks for your big submission. You one have a lot of things for dissect. Number 1, hey man, 2 minutes extra, than no overtime. Make that slide. Plus, I know you don't eat breakfast till you reach work. Number 2, you threaten for blackmail the man for $43, but they're not blackmail if you're already to execute the threat. You don't call and expose them for Bexness. So you probably need to forget about $43. And if it happen again, please remember, threaten the man, then execute threat only if the demand get ignored. Blackmailing 101, only on the Shush. And in another edition of consumer disappointment, someone posted this. Worked hard today. Had no time to get a decent meal, so I buy a tamales from a lady by a swing bridge. Hurricane at the park feet before I got at the work, and I just dive into the food like one hog. Well, big mistake. The lang chicken foot in the tamales, dig up my face like I'm in our cat fight. The chicken foot not even had any skin on it, much less meat, and the chicken toenail me longer than Albert sheet. Lone worst dollar lunch ever. Alright, so Fidala, I don't know what kind of tamales you may expect. You'd have definitely found out this shit, because the city ain't dokuno na Fidala no more. But just so you know, and so you could consider your options, your injuries sound like grievous harm stemming from gross negligence. Maybe this is a matter our Street Justice of Belize Judge Patty should deal with. So you, Miss 2 minutes overtime lady earlier, should expect a leak off and a bailiff soon. Man, people have been having back-to-back Bex experience with their shopping lately. This time a Bex nest that was submitted to our Facebook page. Good peeps, you know what I Bex about today? I just buy one new Reco 13 shoes and the shoe done lift. Well, that name 2 days. What you think about the shoe company? They just kill my whole day. Alright, so everybody would have be Bex when they spend their money and get rip off. But miss, our production team gonna Google that Reco 13 brand and no results pop up. Now, Google have over 38 billion links and search results in its server, but none of them pop up for the Reco 13 brand. So, I think that company will really make that shoe was the Reco 10 brand. Because your experience sound like you gonna buy one Reco 10 thing. Think for true. So, what's your brand with that? This next vexness might cause a whole riot with people who could relate. Listen up. Dear how can I burn 257 kilowatt hours when I'm not at home? My bill gone from 5860 to 116. Now, I don't know what kind of voodoo on calculate then your bill with, but this not the cut it. Then, when I inquire about the bill for this month, 3 different persons give me 3 different bills. Aye. Sometimes I wonder if Roach and Gecko smarter than what we think, you know. Maybe, as we step outside the house, then they operate club rodent and they turn on all the fan and left open the fridge as a happy hour boca spot. That's probably the last explanation available for why people like Bill go up even after a house burned down. But yeah. Well, we already contaminate March with Webexness, or I should say baptize. So we will continue to accumulate all the best of the best and bring you even more Bexness. But that's it for the segment for tonight. We're going to pause now for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. And good night, my viewers, and welcome back to the Shush. At this time, we bring you one of our favorite segments, the one that I am very proud of, Artist Spotlight. Tonight, we have someone with us who has been honing their talents for many, many years now. I welcome Amor Mali.
What's up, what's up, what's up? What's
I
up,
say
Belize?
correct?
Yeah, you correct. That's what's up.
One of my first hits, I said Amor Mali.
Nah, you were correct.
All right, thanks for joining us. You know,
Of course, happy to be here. Happy to be here.
I know,
Always
we
happy
don't
to
hang
be
out
here.
already, so
Yeah,
know
we
each
cool.
other.
we cool.
So explain the name. I know that not
Alright.
our birth certificate.
Nah, for sure. So, Amor Mali came from,
Loving Mali.
Nah, not loving Mali, bro. This dude. I've been in a lot of messed up relationships, and of course, I still young. I still really young, so I have a lot to learn.
I couldn't tell.
But I've been in a lot of messed up relationships. And so the name is actually Latin. So if you know in Spanish, it's Amor Malo.
Yeah.
So
it's Amor Mali.
yeah, the O is the I in Latin, so that's where that comes from. So it actually means bad love. And so that's where that name comes from.
No offense to past relationships.
No offense to
watching.
past.
So what made you develop your interest in music?
Dude, I've always loved music, man. It actually started in primary school because back in primary school I actually wasn't like popular at all. I had nobody used to like me. So what I used to do,
Explains
right?
the bad relationship.
Yeah, so what I used to do is I actually used to go and I used to DJ at parties.
Oh, nice.
And so I used to DJ for my friends, and that was like the only way I'd get invited, you know what I mean? And I used to play for hours, I used to stay in a corner by myself. Anyways, later, I started, no, hell
Like, you
no.
want a Coke and a hot dog?
So later I started actually making my own music because I was like, man, I like DJing stuff, but sometimes I would hear something and I'd be like, man, I wish I could change that, you know what I mean?
Okay,
So I'm listening
nice.
to this, I'm like, that sounds good, but I can make it better, you know what I mean? And the last thing was when I used to be like in class and they're talking about something and I'd hear something in my head and I completely zone off, you know what I mean? And I have an idea in my head and I'm like, I should do that, you know, I should make that. And so that's where that comes from. So I started when I was like 11 or 12.
Nice.
And it was terrible. It was trash. It was absolutely tragic. But I developed over time.
But since then...
It got a lot better, man, and now people actually really like it, you know.
Right,
So
nice.
So.
Tell them about the million streams.
Oh yes, for sure. All right, so on SoundCloud we got 1 million streams, but of course, I mean, you know, you have to market.
Yeah,
you have
of
to market. Like it doesn't happen by itself. You know what I mean? I probably had like 1,000 streams back then organically, and that was about it. I mean, so you market, you do blogs, marketing, people send that around on forums and stuff like that, and people go listen to it. You got people who like exchange posts. So for instance, like if you make music, I want to take your song and I'll post it, right? And then you take my song and you post it, and then we cross-pollinate. We did that till I hit 1 million and we stopped, and then we just changed it up.
So along those lines, what you would have said are your best experience so far, or your favorite experience so far?
Right now it's starting to happen, right? So like we get interviews. We went to San Pedro and we shot that video with Big Bang.
Oh yeah, nice.
So like it's starting to happen now. Like before it was kind of like plain, you know, just always in the studio doing like that. But now it's starting to pick up and people are like, hey, you should come to San Pedro and record something with us. And it's like, so now I'm traveling a lot more. Yeah, so it's the exposure. That's what's up.
So right now you're the feel the vibes, no?
Dude, craziest thing happened. I was at the gas station, right? And I was in my vehicle and this person pulled up. So if you're watching this, hi. This person pulled up in front of me, right? And it was a lady and a kid. And they started looking at me and they're like, hey, they're like, yo. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? But I didn't pay it any mind, right? Because I'm not used to it. So the guy finished my gas, I reversed out and I gone. And the girl followed my vehicle up to the roundabout. This was on Freetown. She followed me up to the roundabout, and we stopped. On God, I see a phone up on the screen. I was like, yo, what the hell? You know what I mean? And I just drive up. But so like that happens. It's kind of cool now. So, you know, I never expect that.
Especially when you're sad, like when the kids then come up, trust me. Like,
it's
you're
cool.
going to have to kind of bend down a little bit for yourself and thing. But
You know what's up. It's cool.
So tell me, along there with people now, so who are, people who are like instrumental in your development?
Dude, my uncle.
Okay.
Dude.
Before I even finish, big up uncle, and I finish the question just now.
No, my uncle, bro, he support me, man. That man, I mean, my family in a whole support me, but he put the money behind what I do, you know what I mean? And he believed in me. And dude, I'll tell you, like anybody that does music knows studio equipment is expensive, especially if you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So, I do the production, mixing, mastering, everything, recording everything. So I have to buy mics, you know what I mean? So I have to buy mics, I have to have software, I have to have a computer to run that software, you know what I mean?
I know.
So it's expensive and he put that front, you know what I mean? He gave me that, he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you this, so we believe in you know what I mean? And you pick up now, so. There we go.
All right, well, big up to the uncle. And
For sure.
So anybody else you don't want to big up?
Dude, I just want to say thanks to my uncle. First and foremost, my aunt, my mom, my dad, my little brother. And shout out to Bido Tech Time, because he pushed me right now heavy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tech Time Productions. Dude, the man does amazing work. So much love.
Out to Ara. I know the man.
You know the vibe. So much love.
Humble ballet too, I like that.
For sure.
All right, so tell the viewers there how they could see your stuff, what your name on social media, etc., etc.
Instagram, which is the main place, Amor Mali, AMORMALI, music. Find me on Instagram. Everything's there. There's one link and it goes to everything. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
all over. You know the vibe.
Oh, you marketing.
I'm marketing. We marketing.
Alright, sound good. Alright. Mr. Amor Mali, big up to all your past
working on
relationships
dying,
that
let's
brought
go.
you here. Thanks for stopping by,
Of course,
man.
of
Good
course.
vibes as usual.
Of course.
Continue working hard.
Always.
And check out the Amor Mali on YouTube. Everything the man done said us know. Make we support our own. On that note, we're at the end of our show tonight. Remember to stop by again next Thursday if you've been enjoying, and be sure to visit our Facebook page, Colorblind Multimedia, and give us a like so you can stay up to date on all things Shush. Enjoy the rest of your night and long weekend, folks. Peace out.